What is up, guys? Welcome back to Ready Football. I've been slacking. I'm sorry. Life, holidays, it all kind of hit all at once. But I am back here on the first day of 2026. Happy New Year's to everyone. Got a really good game on this TV. My Oregon Ducks are beating Texas Tech in the college football playoffs 13-0. About the 33-yard line of ours. First and 10, 11 and a half minutes left in the game. We hand the ball off, gain about 4-ish yards. So let's just keep it on trucking downfield and get this win and either play Alabama or IU, I believe. So with that being said, we're going to get started. Brennan, welcome back. Give us a quick update before we get started, how everything went. Last time we heard from you, you were going to have surgery. I was never able to post your update that we recorded at your house. So go ahead and tell us how it all went. You're obviously cleared. You're back here in studio, which we've missed you. So welcome back. And just tell us how it's been for you the past few months. And we'll get to your predictions later.
You and that long-ass intro, bro.
Hey. I'm excited to be back in here, all right? And I know you are too. So
you eating up all the airtime over there.
Right. You got to remember, I was doing it by myself and just forgetting to post sometimes. So, yeah.
Like you said, though, I'm back. So,
Well, I wanted to be a secret, you know? I was making it seem like it's just me, and then I shabam! Brennan's back. Take it away, man.
I would say you probably could have delivered the surprise a little better.
Shut up and just talk. Jesus. Go back to your house.
Oh, man. Yeah, so if y'all recognize my voice, that's right. I'm back. This is my first time back in studio since the last time we spoke. Like Logan said, when came on here and said and was talking about going out to Cleveland for heart surgery and all that. So everything out there went great. Met the doctors, met surgeons, all that good stuff. Had the procedure, was about 4 hours, I believe. Spent 2 days in the ICU, and then was in the normal rooms. Was discharged and back home in less than a week from having the surgery. So a lot of great doctors in Cleveland. I know that place is like globally recognized and rightfully so. But yeah, so from there it was just really like a 2-month long recovery process. Couldn't lift anything more than 10 pounds, couldn't drive anywhere or nothing like that. Hey, they didn't say I had to stop.
No, I just saw what flavor it was, and
I
don't really drink energy drinks, but I'm good, sir.
I promise you right now, it tastes exactly like you think it does.
I bet it does, and
Try it.
That's a dangerous game. I don't need to go down.
Try it.
Maybe.
Try it.
Continue with your
You want me to keep talking? Try it.
We don't have the time for you to stop talking. Keep talking.
Then take a quick waterfall and let's move on.
I will talk.
So, like I said, couldn't drive nowhere or nothing like that.
Where's John when we need him?
Had no kidding. Had the blood thinner appointment since I'm on blood thinners now. So it was a lot of doing that, and that was a whole process, getting my dosage figured out and all that. So it was
alcohol in this, I'm telling you.
No, there's
just off the smell of it.
Nope, there's none.
No, I'm saying it'd be a good ass pair. A good pair, yeah.
Yeah, it would be. You're not wrong. You're really not wrong. I never thought about that. Anyway, so Yeah, for first couple weeks, was a lot of pain, a lot of soreness, and then that kind of started dying down around, I'd say like probably halfway through November, maybe a week before Thanksgiving or so. Oh, well, I see that face. What's that face?
Yeah, you almost lost your drink, buddy.
I told you. What'd I say? You know what? We're not even going to go there. Anyway, yeah, so like I said, recovery went well. Fully cleared, fully back, no restrictions, nothing like that. So I'm back to work now. Yeah.
Yeah, you're working too much.
Dude, no kidding. Well, I will say, coming back to Amazon during the middle of peak season.
Yeah, how's that heart doing, buddy?
Honestly, I feel great. I really do. I'm just so freaking sore. So sore.
Well, I bet you haven't moved in months.
Yeah. Like I told them at Amazon, I'm like, bro, I went from sitting on my ass for 2 months to doing like 170, 180 stops a day. Like my knees are shot.
Ice and heat, baby. Ice and heat.
Oh, I know. Heating pad's my best friend right now.
There's this knee massager thing on TikTok Shop.
I told my girlfriend earlier, I was like, I need a knee brace, and she's like, okay, Grandpa.
It massages. It heats.
I need that.
It does miracle on my knees.
Dude, why do you think I got my feet propped up like this right now? My knee hurts.
You haven't done anything.
My knee hurts.
Old man.
I know. My girlfriend literally called me a grandpa earlier. How do you think I felt?
Your body kind of looks like one.
All right.
Hey.
I'm just iron.
Another field goal. 16-0.
I just got the scars. That's it. Wild stuff. But yeah, so fully back now.
Does it still tick loud?
Huh?
Does it still tick loud?
Yeah. You'd still be able to hear it.
I didn't even hear it the one day at your apartment.
See, like I can hear it right now, but like I hear it 24/7.
It's inside of you.
Yeah.
So you're going to hear it.
Oh, 100%. But like, if we were to make everything quiet in here, and like you got close enough, I guarantee you'd hear it, because it gets loud.
I don't want to be that close to you.
It does get loud though. Like sometimes my brother has heard it from across our apartment before.
That's crazy.
But anyway, like I said, I'm back, fully back, no restrictions, nothing like that. So everything is all good now. It's all in the rear view, which means I'm back on the podcast weekly, which now that I'm back at Amazon, we might have to figure out a new day depending on what their schedule is when they set me on one. So once that gets settled.
You don't say.
Yeah.
You don't say.
Yeah.
The last couple of weeks has low-key been kind of ticking me off.
It's also been holiday season, and we're in the middle of moving. I can't do nothing.
I didn't even know you were moving until you said something yesterday.
I think like 3 people know we're moving.
Why didn't you say something? I could have brought the truck, and you could have used a bed.
Honestly, didn't think about it. It's either been packing or working that's been on my mind.
Dummy. All right, come on.
Like I went from getting cleared to being back to work literally within a day, and then we started packing from there. So we were packing during Christmas. Our apartment looks like hell right now. There's a bunch of stuff my girlfriend needed in my car.
A lot of Texas Tech fans look panicked.
So it's been on top of the holidays. It's been a little chaos. Not gonna lie.
And you want to know when it all started? When you just had to have heart surgery.
He says that as I take a sip of my energy drink. Anyway, in my defense, I've been told I was going to need that my whole life.
I know. That's what I told my wife, too.
So, like, there was no avoiding that. it honestly got prolonged and pushed back because my condition stayed stagnant for so long. So if I would have had it if I would have had the surgery when they originally told me I was going to need it, it would have been before high school.
I was going to say, imagine you had to have it coaching and Jason just, don't come back.
Jason, we love you. Don't listen to him.
We do. He's right. Don't listen to me. I say a lot of BS stuff.
But like I said,
just out the fun of it.
If I would have had it from when they first told me I needed it, I would have had it before high school, like just before freshman year, I think. But my condition stayed stagnant for so long that
you wouldn't have been able to play high school football then.
That window stayed closed, or that window stayed open, and it just kept getting wider until it was like, all right, yeah, it's time. Like, and here's the thing too. We were out in Cleveland.
Hey, we just got the ball back.
This is the last thing I'll say about Cleveland, and then we can move on to football. But when we were out in Cleveland, I did not anticipate how much pain and soreness I was going to be in, especially when I was in the ICU. I was hurting so bad. I legitimately thought I was going to die because I could not take even a half breath without being in immense pain. My girlfriend's dad comes walking in, and he hears me talking about how much pain I'm in, and he just looks at me and he goes, "Yeah, they freaking sawed you in half, bro." Because what they did.
I need to meet this fella.
Because what
Chad?
they did.
Is that Chad?
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to meet Chad.
Because what they did was they cut the middle of my chest open, and then they pulled everything back with retractors. And
yummy.
Had it to where there was high tension on the retractors. To where if they snapped, it would have been bad. For me.
Well, yeah, for you, not anyone else. Well, they may get hit with the retractors, but
I might have died.
Well, let's just be happy that didn't happen.
So they didn't even stitch me.
Did they just glue it shut?
Yeah, they glued my sternum back together, and then I guess they did the stitches inside the skin, or underneath the skin or whatever.
Are they just dissolving?
Yeah.
Okay, I had those when I had my appendix taken out. They glued it shut and then did the dissolving stitches. But when I had my knee surgery, I had actual stitches and had to get those cut out along with staples. If you've never had stitches or staples, don't get them.
Yeah.
Because they say it doesn't hurt when they cut them out. Stitches, not really. You may feel a small tug. But those staples though,
especially in your head or something. Yeah.
It was right here on my knee. I could feel each and every one snapping when they cut it. It was no good. Never wish that on anyone. So.
Yeah, my brother's had staples before. He would probably say the same thing. Honestly, I think the worst part of the whole experience of the surgery was after I got back home and I started doing the blood thinner appointments. Anytime my INR level dropped, the time that it takes my blood to clot, anytime that dropped below the range they wanted it at, I had to get shots in my stomach every 12 hours. And then them needles were that big.
That's a baby needle. I've seen a lot bigger needles.
I know you have, but this size needle going in your stomach an inch off your belly button? Yeah, no. Those, Chad came in. He wanted to see it done. He was like, I want to see this. And he kept telling me to man up about it. And I even told him, I'm like, Chad,
get out.
No, I was like, these hurt more.
Dante Moore's got some blood on his pants.
Oh. I was like, Chad, these hurt more than anything I've had done to me in the last 2 weeks. And he throws his hands up. He's like, that's all I need to hear. I had bruising and everything. Oh, it was terrible. It was so bad. Anyway, now to a lighter conversation. Let's get to football.
Yeah. So when you guys go back to listen to this on TikTok, YouTube, whatever we decide to post it on, if you don't want to really hear us talk about his update, if you're just heartless like that, we get it. You're here for football content. We don't blame you.
That's why we're in the studio.
Go ahead and skip to about 15 minutes and about 45 seconds, and that's when this is, and we get started on football. So, with that being said, we got the college football playoffs going on actively. Like I stated, my Oregon Ducks are playing Texas Tech. Just over 5 minutes and running. Oregon has a 4th down coming up. Looks like we're going to kick another field goal to potentially go up 19-0. This has been a really good defensive game. Our true freshman corner, I am blanking on his name right now. Number 4 that got the pick. Oh, we missed the field goal. 16-0 still. No, excuse me. 16-0 still. What was it? 4 minutes and 45 seconds? Either way, our true freshman corner has 2 picks on the day, a fumble recovery. He's all over the place. Breaking lines, going and getting tackles on the running back, like putting his nose down and just being a playmaker. But that's how that game's looking.
I was going to say, out of all the games that have happened up to this point, up to the Oregon game, has there been a loss that surprised you the most? I know which one you're going to say, too. I know which one you are.
How's Taylor doing? How's Chad doing?
They're not very happy.
Well, I am. The Buckeyes got beat by the Miami Hurricanes last night. 24-14. And I was laughing.
I say this. Miami's legit.
They have one of the best, if not the best, pass rush.
They were tied with Texas A&M for most sacks in the country. They both had 41 coming into this game.
You want to know a crazy stat?
Or no, that might have been coming into the playoffs because they played each other.
You want to know a crazy stat I saw for the Oregon Texas Tech game? Oregon had 91 first in college football with most explosive plays, 20-plus yards. 91. Texas Tech, coming into this game, was tied for second in the college football world with 90 plays, 20 yards or more. I forget who they were tied with. It was like both of these teams had top 10s offense and defense.
Mm-hmm.
And it's been a boxing match, as you can clearly tell. So,
it has been. I mean, it was kind of the same with the Ohio State game last night.
And then Miami kind of just took off at the end.
They did. That pick 6. Oh, he jumped that route beautifully. It was a bubble screen. He jumped it in the backfield.
Yeah.
It was beautiful. Granted, I couldn't say that at the time.
Oh, you could have. There just would have been some repercussion.
There would have been, but from a football IQ perspective, it was beautiful.
Guess what? You're in a safe place, buddy.
Have you seen it?
Yeah, I was watching it here last night, waiting for you to show up.
Yeah, that last night was a whole different thing. Anyway,
no,
he jumped the route beautifully, put him up 14-0. By that point, I already had a feeling Julian Sayin wasn't going to climb out of that hole because Ohio State has not trailed. Did you hear this? They have not trailed by 14 since, I think it was Michigan 2022.
Something like that, yeah. I caught like the very end of it when they were saying it.
Yeah. And as great as Ohio State's defense is, Miami made them look pedestrian.
As good as Ohio State's offense can be with the weapons they have on the outside.
Jeremiah got a couple deep balls.
But that's about it.
He had the one score too, and then Ohio State's other drive that gets down to, I think, around the 20, 25, and then their kicker misses another field goal.
I did see that, yeah.
Just brutal.
Yeah, I mean, Ohio State beat themselves last night, honestly.
They did. I mean, they couldn't stop the run either.
Couldn't stop the run.
Anytime there was a
field goals,
anytime there was a pile up like a yard or two ahead of the line of scrimmage, it was getting pushed for like 4, 5, 6 yards.
Dude, in double coverage on 1st and 10, and Oregon breaks it up.
Like
Texas Tech is trying to get out of this shutout, but I just don't think they can.
Oh, that's PI.
Yeah, well, refs didn't call it.
That is absolutely PI.
You couldn't really tell in game speed, but when they slowed it down in that clip, you could see it was. But the refs didn't call it, so.
But yeah,
and honestly, you gotta kind of give the refs this year in the playoffs the credit that they deserve. That's intentional grounding.
They're letting them play.
Letting them play, not really calling
I will say, though, that Ohio State game last night, their defender in a
on that PI at the very end.
It was a holding call.
Yeah, not holding, not PI.
It was so phantom. I'm even, my girlfriend is texting me and she is like, where is the hold? She's like, what are they looking at?
Oh, quarterback's taking off. Ooh, ooh, that's the boiler. Former boiler just pick up.
You know what? We're gonna get into that because I got some words for that, but we're gonna continue with this first.
Oh, you gotta see this hit. He came flying off the edge.
Yeah, you can tell he ate that one.
Purchase with the hit. Look. Watch right there. Right side, number 9. Just a bam.
That's a hit.
Quack attack. Let's go. But let's start off with the playoffs. One of the very first games, Oklahoma and Alabama.
Did you watch that game?
No.
Might have been the game of the playoffs so far. Bama came down from 17.
Miami upsetting. I did watch a little bit. I saw it was 17-0, and I want to say I was at basketball, so I couldn't really watch it, and I just kind of like got off my phone.
Ty Simpson went off in the second half.
But Alabama did stay alive. They came back from, like you said, a 17-0 deficit.
Let me tell you right now. There's
that first pick.
Let me tell you right now.
Look, fumble. There's that young boy.
Let me tell you right now.
That's a nice concept, though. Sorry.
Do you need my ADHD meds? Anyway, I will tell you right now, Bama's in the Rose Bowl. Roll Tide. I would rather watch the Elephants win it again than watch IU win a national championship.
Oh, IU's not making it. They're not going to win it. They may make it, but they're not winning it.
Can you imagine?
Especially if they beat Bama, then they have to play us again.
Dude, hold on.
We will be seeing red.
Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. Hypothetical, IU.
Hey, that guy does commentating for wrestling. Sorry.
Hypothetical. Stay focused.
I am trying, sir. There is college football playoffs on.
Hypothetical, Bama or IU beats Bama.
Mm-hmm.
Hypothetical, they beat Oregon again.
No.
Could you imagine watching IU face Georgia for a natty? That would be another Georgia TCU. I'm sorry.
At least IU's not winning it.
No, they're not, but I'm just saying.
Anyway, Miami beat Texas A&M in an upset.
Defensive upset.
10-3. Ole Miss put BTA to Tulane 41-10. My Oregon Ducks put the BTA to James Madison 51-34.
Very concerning in my eyes, though, with that game that nobody's talked about. Oregon gave up 34 and still won.
Oh, yeah, we put up 51.
Yes,
well,
but
we had, I'm pretty sure, 34 at halftime.
Yes, but here your defense gave up 34 at home.
Yeah, we had 34 in the first half.
Yes, but your defense gave up 34 at home to a group of 5 school.
We also gave up like 500 and some yards. James Madison, not against the Ducks, but they're a good team. Don't sleep on them. They are ranked.
Now, I'm not going to discredit this. They're shutting out Texas Tech right now. There's
arguably the best defense in the nation.
Yeah. Not going to disagree there.
Arguably one of the top 10 offenses, and they can't, like I told you when you got here, at halftime, they had 88 yards for Texas Tech total.
Yeah.
At halftime. 50 of those came off of one play. So if we would have stopped that play,
yeah,
they would have had probably under 40 yards. Because I think it would have been 38 yards at halftime if they didn't have that one big play.
Mm-hmm.
That's how aggressive we are playing, especially after last week's game against James Madison. We are proving a point. I'm just saying IU wins.
I'm just saying. Giving up 34 at home to a group of 5 school is a little eyebrow raising.
Brendan, do you really want me to start? It's been probably a good couple months for you because you haven't had me just...
Oh, don't worry. I've been saving it for the podcast. I got words. I have words.
Why don't you actually win more than 2 or 3 games, all right? All right.
You know what?
That's what I'm saying.
I would respond, but part of my response is going to be part of the words that I have because what we did is unforgivable.
All right, well, let's finish recapping what the playoffs have looked like so far, and then you can go on your Purdue rant. Ooh, I've seen that face.
I don't know if you... I don't even know if you have heard the news that I'm about to spill.
And the heavy breathing from you, oof, you big man. But yeah.
We are not a serious football program.
Well, no. When have you been?
When we beat Ohio State at home.
Once every 5 years?
2018.
Oh.
Actually, I'd probably argue Drew Brees. That was probably the last real time. Maybe Kyle Orton. That was the last time we had game day there. We were... I think we were number 5 in the country.
I was never a big fan of Kyle Orton, even in the pros.
Not in the pros, but he was in the cradle of quarterbacks at Purdue.
Oh, you guys also don't have many quarterbacks.
Go through our history. Yes, we do.
that pan out and have an excellent college and pro career? Because the only one I can think of is Breeze.
We've had quite a few.
Like
Len Dawson won the first Super Bowl ever.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about him. Okay. Him and Breeze. Ooh. Kyle Orton. He was...
Greasy.
Who?
Bob Greasy.
Oh, yeah. Well, these are mostly back in, what, the 50s, 60s, when you guys first became a school?
These span from, like, the 60s to, like, 2000.
Okay, so still irrelevant.
Irrelevancy?
Yes, for 25, almost 26 years now. Come on now.
I'm well aware how mediocre our football team is, and not even mediocre at this point. We're just straight awful. Like,
all right, fine. No. You want to talk about my Ducks letting Jay Madison put 34? They would put 70 on you.
Yeah, they probably would.
If not 100.
They probably would.
So just stop talking.
We're the Cleveland Browns of college football.
Cleveland's better than you guys.
Maybe the New York Jets.
Maybe the Giants.
The Jets don't have an interception all season.
Yeah, and Garrett Wilson is still their leading
receiver, and he hasn't played since October.
Yeah. All right, whatever.
All right, you know what? The time has come. I'm going to get into my words here.
So, yeah, basically, before you do, because you're going to take the last minute, 54 seconds.
I'm going to take longer than that.
Well, remember, we are on a time restriction. So, a minute 50 and counting. Oregon has the ball at, what is that, 7? 7 of Texas Tech. They're showing Ryan Williams of Alabama getting ready for his game against IU. First 9 games, 63.7 receiving yards per game. Last 4, 63 total yards. Wow. Did not know that. 149 left in this game. Second and goal. Ducks are up 16-0, knocking on the doorstep.
I thought you said we were on a time crunch.
We are. Let's punch it in, and we'll give you guys the final score whenever Brennan is done with his Purdue rant, because it's probably going to be pointless because Purdue's pointless.
Did you hear?
Probably not. I don't listen to anything Purdue. I'm sorry. I've been holding these in for months. They're just going to come out. Sorry. Oh, hey, look. Dante Moore is projected to be the first quarterback taken. And then there's your favorite quarterback. Fernando Mendez. Can you stop looking at me like that? Can't believe y'all let him win the first IU Heisman.
As I said in the beginning, are you going to eat up all the airtime, bruh?
Probably. I'm used to it. Go for it.
So we lost our defensive coordinator about a month ago.
Shocker.
I guess it was like mutual terms or like mutual on both sides or whatever. So he's gone.
Needed to be done. Your defense wasn't doing much.
You're never going to guess who we hired.
Some bum off the road?
We hired.
Chip Kelly!
No, Northwestern did.
Oh.
We hired. I can't even say this. This is so bad. We hired.
Hold on. Give me a hint. Let's see if I can guess it. Oh.
You're not going to guess it.
Oh, man.
We hired the same defensive coordinator we had in 2024 that went 1-11. and was ranked dead last in every statistical defensive category under Ryan Walters. That regime gets fired. He goes to Minnesota to coach the linebackers. Now he's back at Purdue.
Dun, dun, dun.
I cannot begin to explain the level of dysfunctionality and blaspheme.
Finley Jr. is his name. Sorry.
I can't begin. We're watching. Can you sit still for 5 minutes?
I don't think so.
We're currently watching IU as a number 1 seed in the college football playoffs.
Technically, we're currently watching Oregon beat shut out Texas Tech.
We're watching their quarterback win the Heisman.
16-0. 20 seconds left. 4th and goal. About to kick a field goal, I think. I don't know. May try to get a touchdown. Yep, offense is out on the field. We're saying screw sportsmanship. Am I lying? Fullback! Touchdown! Screw sportsmanship. We're running this up. All right.
Do you just want the rest of the episode?
No. I'm about to be done in about 16 seconds.
Holy crap.
You left me here by myself for months. What do you expect? It's going to take adjustment to get used to you being here again.
As I was saying, yeah, we bring back
Purdue sucks. Yeah, we know.
the same defensive coordinator that went 1-11. As we're watching IU win the Big Ten championship, a number 1 seed in the football playoff, a Heisman Trophy winner.
23-0, 16 seconds left.
And we're watching Purdue do this. I'm sick to my stomach.
Y'all became the new IU.
This is disgusting.
IU has a great coach. He got that team turned around.
Yes, but now this is the common misconception, is that what he has done at IU is replicable. That is not replicable. They caught lightning in a bottle.
They did.
And the transfers that he brought over from James Madison, you're going to see at least half of them with NFL logos on their helmets.
Oh, yeah.
That's unheard of for a group of 5 school.
One of them's second projected quarterback to go in the draft.
It's unheard of for a group of 5 school.
No, he's not from James Madison. He's from, what, Cal?
Mendoza?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I was wrong. He's not from James Madison.
The quarterback last year was. And I think he's with the Niners, I think.
I want to say he is with the Niners, but he also signed a contract in the spring to play Canadian football too.
I think so.
No, I know he did.
But
I remember seeing that when I was at the hospital. That
You
man
do
has
the-
a big bottle of, what is that?
Pedialyte? But you see the 60 Minutes interview, IU committed $60 million to football just this year alone. And that's not just for the roster.
That's game. 23-0. Oregon gets a shutout win against Texas Tech.
And now the notion from Purdue's fan base, and this is where it starts to get really bad for the athletics administration, is you're bordering on fan apathy. And now the fans, your own fan base, is under the notion that Purdue doesn't have the same resources to commit to football the way IU does, or the way Michigan State does, or the way Michigan does, or whoever.
I'm sure they do. They just don't have it as a top priority, unlike basketball.
Exactly. Which now, with especially revenue sharing, that's like football.
First shutout game for Oregon in a bowl game since, what did that say, 1917?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even going to try to do the math.
So that's 108 years.
Yeah.
That's a long time. Anyway.
Making history, baby. Orange Bowl champs.
With revenue share, like football already feeds all the other athletic programs with the revenue that it brings in. Now you bring in revenue share and you can commit that to other athletic programs. But at the same time, there's the notion of, is there extra money outside of the revenue share? And can it compete with these other schools? Because I'll tell you right now, Purdue may not recover if they have another bad season this coming year. They will not recover.
No. You guys will be the new IU and just be cakewalk every year. Which every other year I will say thank you for that.
Which is why this portal cycle for Purdue is crucial. Like the athletics director and the head coach Barry Odom, they both have said they have everything they need to be able to build a roster and go compete for championships. If that's the case, proof will be in the results on the field. But
true freshman corner, 6 tackles, 2 interceptions, and a fumble recovery in a bowl game as a true freshman.
Yeah.
I'm excited for him to grow, see what he does. Hopefully he stays at Oregon.
We better have this TV off while we record.
I don't really want to watch IU play, so.
But like they have said, they have the resources necessary to build a roster and go compete for championships. Well, the results will be on the field. That what happens on the field will determine if that's true or not. And like as I said, the fan, like you're bordering on fan apathy now. Purdue cannot do this again. It cannot be this bad next year. And I'm not even saying that from like wanting my team to be good or anything. I'm saying like Purdue cannot expect to be the doormat of the Big Ten and expect everything to be fine when football is the main revenue sport that feeds everything else. They've got to find a way to be competitive.
Maybe if you guys move conferences.
Dude, we might have to.
You think you could win the ACC?
No.
Yeah, me either. Big 12?
No.
Can you beat Ball State and the MAC teams?
I mean, we beat Ball State earlier this year.
Again, that's not really saying much, though. Could y'all win the MAC?
I would think so. We might be relegated to the MAC, honestly.
Could you?
It's not even a joke.
Could you go play in the 2-team Pac-12 and win that?
One of those teams beat us last year, so no.
Okay. What about Conference USA?
I don't know, man. There's some good teams in there, too. Maybe the Sun Belt. Marshall might give it to us pretty good.
Yeah. I don't think there's a conference you guys could even go win.
Maybe I think App State would give us a good run too. I don't know. We'd probably do pretty well in the FCS.
Okay. I'm done hearing about this crappy Purdue team.
Those are my words. Those are my sentiments. Moving on.
Yep. Updated bracket so far. Miami and Oregon move on to the next round. Bama and IU are about to kick off. The winner of that game will play my Ducks. And then tonight at 8 o'clock, you got Ole Miss and Georgia. And the winner of that will go play, what's that? First half points, teams earning a first round bye in college football playoffs.
Oh, those are all the teams that got byes in the first round of the playoffs. How many points they scored in the first half? What? Dude, Taylor even said, she was like, it's the curse of the byes. Because every team that got a first round bye last year lost.
Yeah, and it seems like happening this year.
They were even saying last night it had been 25 days since Ohio State had played a game.
I think they said today for Texas Tech it was like 26 days or something. So to go almost a whole month without playing a game and then to have to play a meaningful game to where you win and move on or you lose and go home, that's a tough battle to do.
See, this is going to lead into another wormhole, and I really want to do this as another topic on another episode. But this is the problem with the calendar for the college football.
Well, write it down, and we'll talk about it next week. But
calendar.
Yeah. So,
but like I said, the calendar is so broken. We bleed into the new year, well into January before we crown a national champion. We do the conference champions.
When we're done, remind me to send you the video if I didn't already. First Rose Bowl appearance for IU since 1968. History's being made all kinds of way today, huh?
IU still hasn't won a bowl game trophy since 1991. But here's the thing.
When was the last time you guys won a bowl game?
Music City Bowl 2021.
Oh, okay. Good job.
But calendar is so broken, we bleed into the new year with games. We have the conference championships a week after rivalry week, the first week of December, or first weekend of December.
Oh, the video, if I haven't already, of Dan Lanning's press conference of how he
said he talked about that.
You saw it?
Yeah.
I think what he said, I'm not even just saying it because he's my team's coach. Why not do it like that? Have the last game
be the Rose Bowl.
The national championship, have that today. And then that way, after today, like you said, the portal opens. That way the coaches can go get who they want.
They don't have to recruit while they're preparing for games.
Yeah.
And playoffs.
They can go, they can focus on their new team, and all that, and then get ready for the new season.
And like I said, make the national championship on the new year. Make it the Rose Bowl. And I've heard so many people say this. Everybody is talking about it. Everybody wants it. It's the granddaddy of them all. Make the Rose Bowl.
Come on, man. You got to have an updated shirt. You can't be wearing a 2024, 2025 shirt.
Make the Rose Bowl the national championship. That way, like you just alluded to, the season ends today. The portal opens tomorrow. The season is over before the portal opens. We've got to get rid.
That's how it should be.
We've got to get rid of this whole thing.
Even
I
in
understand.
Basketball, it's messed up like that.
Oh
too.
my God, it's horrible, especially come tournament time.
It might even be worse than college football's portals.
Because now football only has one portal window.
Yeah.
And it's like we've got to get away from this whole teams wait 25 days until they play another, like you said, meaningful game where they're chasing and that where teams are chasing a national championship.
Who's this guy? Oh.
Because we've seen teams that play in the first round, they come out sharp. They get a feel for the playoffs and the atmosphere of it. They stay in cohesion, this and that. The teams that get the buys have to sit another week and then wait to break the rust off and then play their first game in almost a month.
If Bama wins, that suit's going to get ruined. Hope he doesn't wear that suit on the field.
He's not.
Hey, he wants to look fancy and big time. Who's in what color? Alabama in white?
Yes. But we've got to do something to fix this football calendar because it is so messed up. We need a governing body over the sport, not just an entity as a whole. Like, we need a commissioner. And I, for one, nominate Nick Saban.
Like Dan Lanning said, college football is like the minor league to the NFL. Most minor leagues, the G League, gets money from the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
The AAA, AA, all that for baseball, they get money from the MLB. College football does not get money. Dang. 16 forced fumbles this season for Alabama.
No, that's
just one player.
No, it said Alabama next to it, so I think it was a team stat.
Okay. Whew. I don't know why, but I got scared for IU for a second. Oh, shoot, where was I? Oh, college football doesn't get money from the NFL, but yet they produce talent to the NFL every year.
Mm-hmm.
They have to share Saturdays when it gets to the end of the NFL season, playoffs and stuff, with college football.
And I'll tell you right now, the NFL, I don't know if this is fact or not. I really feel like it is. But I would venture to guess that the NFL is the highest revenue sport in Major League or in professional sports. Would you say I'm wrong for that?
No. That really wraps it up for college football playoffs. Let's get into a topic I've been waiting to talk about and get your opinion about. I know a lot of people that are fans of a team. And they were boo-hooing, crying, wah, wah, wah.
Oh, I know where you're going with this.
Because their team didn't make it into the college football playoffs. Well, I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news. Actually, I'll let you do it. Purdue doesn't really have good luck, so how is a way to make sure you make it into the college football playoffs?
Assuming you're talking about Notre Dame.
Of course I am, duh.
Well, first thing is first, if you play 3 ranked games, don't lose 2 of them.
Yeah, okay.
I mean...
What's another way? The biggest one I'm looking for. The easiest way to make sure you have a college football playoff.
Schedule easy games.
They already do that. No. Weak schedule won't get you in there. Win a conference. Quit being independent. You guys want to say you're a big name like Alabama, Georgia, LSU, Clemson, Oregon, Ohio State, Michigan. Join a conference.
Because here's the thing. They're
in the ACC for college basketball.
They're in a conference for every sport except football.
Join the ACC.
Their hockey team is in the Big Ten.
Join the ACC. join the Big Ten if you want to stay with NBC. Or you have ties with the ACC. Join the ACC. Y'all would have won the ACC. Because you guys aren't in the ACC, we had to see a Duke team pull off an upset.
An 8-5 team.
In a conference championship game against a team that was, a 10, 11-win team in Virginia? Who already beat Duke a couple weeks prior. Duke wins. That means Virginia gets canceled out. Duke's not making it. Everyone's like, oh, well, if you're supposed to win a conference and you get in the playoffs, what about Duke? Duke isn't good. They got a win when they needed it to win a championship.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
And I will say the ACC needs to fix their tiebreakers because we should not be watching a 10-2 Miami team sit at home behind an 8-5 Duke team.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Then Notre Dame fans are hitting me with, well, why is Miami in it? They didn't win a conference championship because they beat you. You guys played mutual teams. They didn't lose to those teams. They beat them, unlike you guys.
And like I said, Notre Dame.
The schedule leans towards Miami.
Not even strength of schedule. At some point, the head-to-head has to matter.
Exactly.
Miami beat you on their field.
It doesn't matter if it's week 1,
No.
week 14, week 7. It does not matter. A head-to-head is going to overpower almost anything else.
We held the Texas loss from Ohio State over Texas's heads for so long. If that loss matters, that one has to matter.
Exactly.
And here's what I will say. I don't love Miami staying behind Notre Dame for like 2-3 weeks and then jumping them the day of Selection Sunday. I don't love that.
No, but also that's kind of where being an independent helps Notre Dame.
In a sense, yeah, but it's not like either team played during those 2-3 weeks either. Because that was during conference championships and everything.
Yeah.
So.
But then they boo, cry, all that.
So I don't hate Miami being in over Notre Dame.
No,
as I've said.
I 100% agree with that.
As I've said, the head-to-head has to matter. If that's what we're wanting the committee to look at and why we want these marquee matchups, the head-to-head results of these games have to matter.
Bottom line for Notre Dame, you want to make the college playoffs consistently, like the quote-unquote big, good school that you are, join a conference. Win a conference. Win games you're supposed to win games that you're not supposed to win. Beat the hard teams. And quit with the cupcake scheduling.
Notre Dame is playing 9 home games next year.
They just took off. They ended a couple decade rivalry with USC and switched them with BYU. You really think that's going to help your strength of schedule? No. No, it is not.
And it's just like at the same time
their schedule for next year. Home against Wisconsin. Home against Rice. Home against Michigan State. At Purdue. At North Carolina. Home against Navy. Home against Miami. Home against Boston. Home against SMU.
Against Boston College?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry. Home against SMU. At Syracuse. Home against Stanford. At USC. Home against USC. But I'm pretty sure the screenshot was before they canceled the USC game and switched it with BYU. that schedule strength, it's not going to be good enough to get you in the college football playoffs. And now they went and cried and begged and all that to college football committee. If they finish in the top 12 rankings, they are guaranteed a spot in the playoff. No! Go do what you're supposed to do on the field. If you can't do that, you don't deserve to make it.
Oh, God. Oh, dude. No. No.
So. So that's what I have to say about Notre Dame. Notre Dame, if you want to make it, if you want to make it to college football playoffs, don't go begging for a guaranteed spot. Win games you're not supposed to win. Win the games you're supposed to win. Get a tough schedule. Stop scheduling these cupcake games. Stop giving yourself 9-10 home games and only having to travel 3 or 4 weeks out of the year.
You ever see something so nasty, but you can't look away from it?
Yeah. I'm kind of getting a little bit of enjoyment out of this. So, so do you have anything else to put on to Notre Dame?
Nope, I've said what I need to say.
All right, cool. Let's get rid of these bones. So, next up, NFL.
There's been some crazy ball in the NFL.
There has been.
I don't even know where to start with that one. I will say this. This is how I'll start NFL talk. We could start it with the Colts because, wow. My girlfriend's also a Colts fan, so this one's been rough. You have Danny Dimes. You have the number one offense in the NFL. You're feeling good if you're a Colts fan. You're what, 8-2?
Something like that.
Number one offense in the NFL. You're high flying. Defense is looking good. Then you go play Jacksonville. Danny Dimes goes down. Tears his Achilles. He's done for the year. Colts are now, what, 8-6, 8-7? Pretty sure they're like 8-7.
8-8.
Yeah, 8-8. Okay.
And they have to play the 11-5 Texans this week.
And my favorite storyline out of the NFL this year, they bring back the 44-year-old gunslinger. Bring him out of coaching high school football. He says, let me throw them pads back on and get in that locker room one more time with my guys. That's insane. That is insane.
Phillip Rivers came out of retirement. He's been balling. Let's give him his props for a 45-year-old man. Hasn't played football in 5 years. Comes out. He's balling.
He diced it. He was balling against Seattle in his first game. Indy's defense just sold.
Their defense sold. His receivers can't catch. And the picture I just showed you.
Don't read it. Don't read it. Dude,
I'm going to.
No, don't read it. Please don't read it. No.
It's a picture of Phillip Rivers.
No, we don't have to do that.
Loading up the football to throw it. And
I'm so sorry.
It says...
I'm not... This has nothing to do with me. This is all him.
It says...
No.
His wife's tubes have better hands than his receivers because how many kids does he have? 6 to 10? And his receivers can't catch a ball, but his wife's tubes catch
I'm not responsible for this. The Ready Football Podcast does not promote that in any way. I just like to throw that out there. We're very sorry. Now, I will say...
You want to know another crazy
No.
stat? It's not about Colts or Phillip Rivers. Another crazy stat. I took this screenshot December 13th. The Arizona Cardinals got eliminated from playoffs then. It says, with their elimination, the Cardinals extend their record for least playoff appearances at only 11 out of 105 seasons. So the Arizona Cardinals, if you are a fan of them, I am sorry for you because your team is never good. They've only made the playoffs 11 times out of 105 seasons. Dookie. Like Purdue.
Mm-hmm. They have a nice stadium, though.
They do.
I've been there. It's really nice.
Now, obviously, trade could not happen at this moment. I don't see it happening at all. But it's a fun little mock trade, all right? The Vikings would receive Joe Burrow and a 7th round pick. And the Bengals would get J.J. McCarthy, Dallas Turner, 26 first-round pick, 27 first-round pick, 27 second-round pick, and a 28 first-round pick. If you're the Bengals coach or owner, you get offered that. 3 first-round picks, a second-round pick, a young stud defensive player in Dallas Turner, and a quarterback that can't really stay healthy. Joe Burrow has had his injuries the past couple years, not really being able to stay healthy. Are you taking that? Keep in mind, if you're on the Vikings, you take Joe Burrow away from Jamar Chase and reunite him with Justin Jefferson. And you also give him a Jordan Addison.
Weren't we talking about the Colts?
Yeah, that was the last screenshot I had for the NFL. Since I was on my phone, I just wanted to get all those out the way before I forgot. Because typically I forget about the screenshots I take. So, answer my question, we'll get back to the Colts. Because that would also play kind of a factor for the Colts in, like, playoff seedings and stuff. Because, honestly, I don't see J.J. McCarthy being good.
No, he's not going to be.
So, you take Joe Burrow out of the AFC, that most likely opens up another window for another team that could possibly be the Colts. You look like you're about to throw up. Is it the number one next to Indiana or just seeing them playing Bama in the Rose Bowl?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
All the above?
Yup.
Okay.
This is what it was like for the Big Ten championship. This is horrifying. Roll Tide, baby. Roll Tide. Honestly, I'd probably... Well, that's tough, though. Because here's the thing. Cincinnati would be good if Joe Burrow had an offensive line. Joe Burrow's got no protection. And it's not like the line is much better at Minnesota.
They have more of a run game out of Minnesota, though.
They do.
Which could take pressure off of Joe Burrow in the offensive line. Because they're not just going to be passing almost the entire game.
Well, true, but if you can't pass protect, period. I mean, I don't know.
It's intriguing, though, right?
Kind of is.
Because
as I'm thinking about it, I'm like,
yeah,
that's... I could understand giving that up for him. But then at the same time, I'm like, I'd be Cincinnati trading their, like, foundational piece.
You haven't won a Super Bowl with him. When was the last time you made a run in the playoffs?
Can't really say he's in his prime yet, though.
He's about to be out of his prime.
No. I wouldn't even go that far.
He's 29.
Yeah, I don't see
prime
him.
for quarterbacks, if they stay healthy, early 30s. He's already had, his throwing wrist, a knee, a shoulder, a finger.
I would probably make the trade.
And then you got to think, you're getting a 26, a 27, and a 28 first-round pick. You could possibly trade that, or two of them, or maybe a first and the second to move up if there's a quarterback you like. To get a Dante Moore, a Fernando, what's Alabama's quarterback?
Ty Simpson.
Yeah, Ty Simpson. Those are the top 3 quarterbacks coming out in this draft currently projected right now.
Mm-hmm.
Or you could wait next year. You may have an Arch Manning. You may... I can't even think of any other quarterback that would be coming out next year.
Most of the ones I'm thinking of are freshmen or sophomores.
Yeah.
Sam Leavitt at
Sam
ASU.
Leavitt, Arch Manning, which I like Sam Leavitt.
He's decent, yeah.
So, if you're not taking quarterback this year, you ride out with J.J. McCarthy. If you don't do that, you take a quarterback, or like I said, ride it out with J.J., get a quarterback next year. Or you got a first round in 28. Do a couple years with J.J., see how he develops. If it doesn't go then, you gave him 2 years. Take the quarterback first round 28. Or try to get someone in free agency.
I don't know. That's interesting, though. You know what else is interesting? The playoff picture.
Yeah. Yep. This is the Bills' year to do damage in the playoffs.
Yeah, they don't have to worry about Mahomes or Burrow or Lamar. This is absolutely the Bills' year. And I will be honest. I will be frank. The Bills should have beat you on Sunday.
They should have. But Josh Allen misplaced that 2-point conversion.
He makes that throw 99 out of 100 times.
Too bad. Y'all lost.
And, dude, I was sitting there and I just imagined you sweating that game.
Nah, I was pretty comfy.
Even the ending?
I saw them line up for the 2-point conversion. Vic Fangio, he can lock down the end zone if needed. I wasn't worried about a pass play. If anything, I was worried about Josh Allen running the ball. And once I saw him drop back, I was fine. But obviously, it's not all set in stone yet. This is the current playoff picture for the NFL. Again, we'll find out this weekend how it all ends up. Because the Rams have to battle for the 5th place spot now since they lost to Atlanta last week.
Mm-hmm. Which Carolina could still make the playoffs.
Right now, they're in the playoffs. They're the 4th seed. So,
Oh my God.
we'll start with the NFC since we started the bracket talk with the Bills.
Technically, we started with the Colts.
Well, the Colts aren't in it. So,
They were at the beginning.
number 1 seed in the NFC.
My guy at work said the Colts are going to the Super Bowl, and I came in like 7 weeks later, and I'm like, bro, you might be right. Like, they look good.
I figured their luck would run out. Either Daniel Jones would go back to the Danny Dimes we know, or
He didn't look like he was going to regress.
or he'd get injured, and he got injured. So
But the thing about it is that it was also a non-contact, too. That's what's even worse.
Freak accident of the game.
That's what's even worse. And then here's the thing about it, too. Indy's run game has just been non-existent.
Teams know Indy can't pass the ball now.
Well, it was before he got hurt. That's the thing.
I don't know. But NFL, NFC, Seattle at 1, Chicago Bears at 2, Eagles at 3, Carolina at 4.
I would.
The Niners at 5, the Rams at 6, and the Green Bay Packers at 7.
Dude, what a fall off the Packers have had, especially since they lost Jordan Love.
Yeah. Which, I don't know how true it is. I heard Tavon Diggs, the corner from Dallas, got released.
Really?
I don't think he's played at all this year.
I thought I've seen him in some games.
He hasn't been doing what he was the past couple years.
I did not see that.
I'm pretty sure he got cut. And then I saw something, Micah Parsons tweeting, "We are back," after he got released. So I don't know if he's going to the Packers or what. But I'm pretty sure the Bears and the Packers play this weekend. And that could, depending on how that game goes, that could make a little craziness for the bracket. Then we go to the AFC side of it, right? Number 1, you got Denver and Bo Nix, Sean Payton.
Dude, what a run they've had this year.
Tearing it up.
Who saw that? Here's not even them. Who their pass rush defense? Oh my goodness.
As probably as good as Miami University.
I think they have more.
Number 2, Drake May and the Patriots.
They have the easiest schedule in the league, though.
They do. 3, Jacksonville.
They look like they're going to be good for the next 5-6 years, and they don't even have their number 2 overall pick.
I'm still not sold on Lawrence. Yeah, he just came off of a 5-6 touchdown game a week or two ago. I'm not sold.
Their only Pro Bowler is their long snapper.
Yeah. That I'm not really worried about Jacksonville.
I don't know. I think they're going to be good for the next 5-6 years.
Who did they play?
Well, I was about to say Indy, but they beat Denver.
In a fluke?
A fluke. They won by 2 touchdowns.
It was an off day for Denver.
In their stadium?
We lost to Denver in our stadium.
We calling that a fluke too?
Yeah.
Okay.
We are, because the refs missed a big PI.
Put some respect on the long blonde hair.
No.
Dude is a baller.
He was only good in college because he went to Clemson.
He might be playing better football now than he did at Clemson.
No.
Yes.
He can't really make the playoffs. And if he does, he chokes.
He just about made the playoffs. They're all but in.
spout and making it are two different things. And
Is Jacksonville going to make the playoffs or not?
Who do they play? Probably because they play the Tennessee Titans this week.
And honestly, I'm 90% sure they're already in. This is just to decide the division. Which...
No, the division would... You would think the division would still go to... Did they beat Houston?
I think they... Aren't you looking at their schedule? I'm pretty sure they beat Houston.
I was trying to, and then you started talking.
I'm like 90% sure they beat Houston. Okay. Yeah, they beat... I'm looking at it right now. They beat Houston.
They beat Houston once.
Where's the other one?
And then Texans beat them. So
I'm still for certain this game this weekend decides the division. Or not decides it, but clinches it.
If Tennessee can get an upset, I think Tennessee gets an upset, and then Houston wins. I think Houston would get the conference or the division.
Maybe.
Because then they'd both be there, and they split head-to-heads.
Maybe.
So then it would probably go to how they did against the other teams in the division. I'm not going back and looking through all the games like that. So
give me the rest of the playoff for the AFC.
4, you have Pittsburgh. 5, you have Houston. 6, you have the Chargers. And 7, you have Buffalo.
You may not even have Pittsburgh.
As of right now, that's what it is.
They got to play Baltimore.
Baltimore's not that great this year.
No, but if Pittsburgh loses, they're not in.
Pittsburgh has been playing better ball than...
They just lost to Cleveland.
And you act like Cleveland doesn't have a freak of nature on their defensive line that for how many years is double-digit sack leader?
Yes, but they still lost. And they don't have DK Metcalf.
Well, that's just his dumb fault. Especially since it's coming out that DK had an incident with that same Lions fan when he played for Seattle, when Seattle played Detroit one year.
I didn't see that.
There was documentation about it, and somehow Pittsburgh did not find out about it.
That's a whole story in itself.
So not only is he suspended for the last 2 games of the season, but Pittsburgh can also void like $45 million from his contract.
Wild story.
This has to be Buffalo's year. They have to beat New England. If this is how it started now, they would have to beat New England. Then they get the winner of the Chargers and the Jags. I'm taking Buffalo over both of those teams.
Well, it's going to be in Buffalo, too.
I'm going to say Texans would beat the Steelers. So Texans would go and play the Broncos. Broncos would beat them. So in the AFC, you'd have Broncos and Bills.
That would be a good game.
It would.
Oh, that would be a toss-up.
I don't know who I'm taking.
I don't either.
Thinking about it now, they both got good defenses when they show up. They both have a good quarterback.
Here's the thing.
Decent. I guess the only thing that would set the teams apart.
Denver's pass rush.
James Cook. James Cook alone is better than all of Denver's running backs.
Yeah, but Denver's Denver's got a good run defense too.
Plus James Cook.
They're arguably the best
use-
defense in the league.
You could use James Cook in passing plays. Have him swing out, get him the ball, and let him make plays like he has been. That's an intriguing game. I want that for the AFC Conference Championship. I want Denver and Buffalo. And honestly,
I'm about to eat these.
that's fine. I know you hate it when I do this. Super Bowl conspiracy theory. If we go off that right now, the colors are blue and blue. Looking at this playoff picture, that could mean from the AFC, realistically, Denver, Buffalo, or New England. From the NFC, Seahawks, Rams,
Or Carolina. They got blue.
or the Bears.
Oh, yeah, them too.
That is diabolical that you said the Panthers over the Bears.
Well, because I'm looking at the logos and I'm looking for blue.
I get it. But the Bears had 2 running backs against Eagles' great defense. 2 running backs over 100 rushing yards. Plus, Caleb Williams is playing decent ball. But Seattle's defense is just so young and quick and it literally reminds me of the Legion of Boom.
Sam Darnold is balling.
I don't know, man. Depending on how this weekend...
And Smith and Jigba is about as good as any receiver in the league.
Depending on how this weekend pans out and how the playoff bracket looks when we come in next week, this NFL playoffs may be one of the craziest playoffs.
I mean, Bears 49ers was already game of the year.
You mean Bears and Packers?
Did you not watch the Bears Niners?
Oh, I thought you were talking like in the playoffs. I'm like,
No.
They're on the complete different side.
No, Bears Niners was crazy.
No, it was.
Stafford's going to win MVP.
So, yeah, that's really about all that I have on the books. Anything you have that you want to say before we possibly wrap up this first episode of 2026 and your first episode back in a few months?
I think we touched base on everything.
All right, well, do you want to do it? You want me to? Go ahead and do it.
Yeah, you took the 2.5 minute intro.
Give us the outro and see them next time.
It's been great kicking it with you guys. It's been great being back in the studio.
Watch this.
No, even though I'm going to go home and have this on. But it's been great being back. It's been great kicking it with you guys again. I missed being in studio. Can expect us back weekly now. Not sure what day, but we'll get that figured out. Yeah. I mean, until then, there's going to be football played. There's going to be a lot of important football played this weekend in the NFL, which I'm excited for. You know, we're going to be going through the college football playoffs until we crown a national champion.
Oh, we did forget something. We'll save it for next week, though.
Oh, boy. But until then,
football's always better with friends.
that's true.
See you next week.
Adios.